Get that out of there. Let's go. All right, maybe it's not going to work. Okay, videos. Here we go. Go to the oldest videos. And there's the princess right there. I mean, away.
We call my internet like that company, which my dad doesn't like me calling it that, but I do. Being part of that, you're getting weekly lists of stocks that I'll be trading, and every month you'll be getting 4 lists of stocks that you could choose from that will help you with the best return.
Oh, imagine that. Well, here's me. Here comes my favorite part. Watch this. This is my favorite part. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah! You gotta laugh at yourself every once in a while. That was 15 years ago. When my daughter was 9 years old, how else am I supposed to keep her entertained and have fun? What you're looking at behind me is an EX dividend calendar. Well, nowadays it's just a little bit different. Everybody else have them. Let's get out of there. We don't need that. We don't need that. EX dividend calendar. Let's do this. Right here. Why is an EX dividend calendar important? Well, for what I'm doing, companies that are consistently profitable, these companies here, all these little green dots, let me read you some. Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Stanley Black & Decker, Lennar, Pepsi, Kimberly-Clark, Ben Franklin, Genuine Parts, GPC, 7, is that right? 7, yeah, 7 decades of increased profits. That's 70 years. I'm not even 70 years old, and this company has been profitable for longer than I've been alive. What else do we have? Ooh, Walmart, Albemarle, ADP, Cardinal Health, Nucor, International Toolworks, McKesson, Cincinnati Financial, T. Rowe Price. Come on, you've heard a lot of those companies. So here's the thing. The dividend calendar tells me when the company is going to pay a dividend. Now, why is that important? Because most dividend stocks have a tendency to go up in value just before the dividend. If the dividend is here, Illinois Toolworks, well, I want to buy the stock just before this date. 2 weeks on a Monday right there. That gives you 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks before the dividend. That allows me to catch a couple of premiums and the dividend, thus tripling my rate of return. Well, that works for me. I like the idea of tripling my rate of return. All right, Grace, why do you want to take a look at that? We've looked at it over and over and over again, and it's going to be a flat-out hell no. Reason being, take a look at this, Grace. What do you expect to do way the hell up here? Okay, that's Kohl's, way the hell up here. Okay, last week, or a couple weeks ago, we're at 15, 16 bucks. Now we doubled in price. Why the hell are we looking at it? Serious, Grace, look at this. Down the bottom's here at 15, shoots up to 25. 15 to 25, what are we supposed to do with that? User GFNP, FLNG, what the hell is that? FLNG. Flex. Hell no. Who came up with that one? December, January, February, May. I don't do monthlies. You have monthly options, which trade once a month. You have a weekly options, which trade once a week. Yeah, Road Corio, shorted. Yeah, no thank you. I don't short stocks. Not purposely anyway. Sometimes it happens. What do we have over here? BP, thank you for that. Where are we? Wow, lots. Oh, wow, I got to sit down for this one. Got lots of questions. Lots of questions, lots of questions. Here we go. Let's get comfy. All right. Peter McNichol. Do you keep selling the same call each week until the stock sells? Absolutely. As long as it makes sense. I should have said, yeah, as long as it makes sense. All right, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Okay, holy cow, look at all these questions. KMB, Kimberly-Clark, UPS. Oh, boy. Oh, wow, I'm way behind, aren't I? All right. Closian. Closian, is that right? Rivian? No, Rivian hasn't been around for 20 years. Can't possibly. Was it RVN? RVN? Nope, I don't know Rivian because it's not on my list. Austin, holy shit, Austin's here early. Okay, Pablo, chemical stocks, you got to give me the ticker symbol. Spice Boy, KMTs. KMTS. It has no options. No, thank you. Paul, good evening. T4 is going. Mateo Ellis, good evening. What do you think about ULTY? Double hell no. ULTY. All right. Jeff, ULTY. Now, the reason why I don't like ULTY. Okay, come up with that one. Nothing. The reason I like ULTY is they only have two years of dividends. That's it, just two. When I put up two fingers and I say 2 decades, 1 years, any company can be profitable. The very in success. So, let me quickly give you a rough idea of what 106. Second dividend 141. That's higher. 120, that's lower. 113. That's lower. 99. That's lower. 78. That's lower. One higher number. 1, 2, 3, 4 lower. So it's 1 up, 4 down. 1 up, 1, 2, 2 down. I'm not even going to deal with it. The company's only 2 years old. Why the hell would I invest in a company that's 2 years old? Road Carrero. Hola. ¿Qué pasa? Spice Boy. Hello. Road Carrero. RR. Isn't that a company that's profitable either? Something wrong. Robot desire whatsoever to do extra work. The reason I do dividend stocks is specific because they share of the profits with me. There's 10,608 companies. Only 300 fit looking for. Number one, conceit profitable. Now, when I say profitable, I mean 2 decades, 20 years, 20 years of profit. Not 2, 20. ULTY, no. Manuel, Cola, Coca-Cola, we're talking decades. However, with issue, okay, 71.95, the 72s are going for 46. That's 0.5%. Yeah, no thank you. Sorry, no thanks for Coca. I didn't even look at the chart. Don't even need to. Because I know most of the time the numbers are horrible for Coca-Cola. Paul D, 63, UPS. UPS, the ups dude. Interesting. Top, bottom, where was it? Where is it? Down, sideways, up, sideways. 95.22, then 95 going for 109. I'm losing 32. I'll make a mess on 190. All right, let's take a look. Last 3 months, last 90 days. Here's the top. Here's the bottom, sideways, up, down, up. Well, actually, right there, she's coming back down as of today. Okay, down, up, down. No. Not until I see what's happening here. Because the bottom is here, and she's moving up until she's done moving up, and then she drops. No, thank you. Peter McNichol. Do you just keep selling the same call each week until the stock sells? Yeah. Paul D63 KMB. That's Kimberly Clark. KMB. Beep, 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 beep. KMB, beep, and KMB, KMB. Ooh, I forgot you guys on here. Sorry about that. Up, down, did HEP for contracts 83K. Could you do an analysis or review of pharmacy? I asked you already for that. Check the seasonality. Yeah. Also sold 2 cash secured puts on the same stocks with the strike price of $21.50, which paid 80-cent premium. Cool beans. As you can see, the more you're going to find out. Well, thank you kindly. Good beans. Okay. Great. I did HPE 21.5, got 93 times 5. Cool beans. It's almost $500. Nice. Okay, nice. Nice. HPE is about 4%. Yep. I love this. We're killing it. It was 3.7% return on the week for me. Nice. 3.7 for the week. That's over 150% for the year if you keep it up. Is there a... Oh, wow. Is that CAMZX? Is there any twerking with this performance? Absolutely there is. Okay. I couldn't resist another Dell. Couple of contracts. Got about 2.5% for the week. Ooh, for Dell. I love Dell. Okay. That's Kimberly Clark, Dell. Interesting. A little bit of a pullback. See what happened right there? Down, here's the bottom, shoots up. Now it's pulling back. Yeah, no. Sorry. That's great. So cool. I knew this 20 years ago. Oh, I wish I knew this 20 years ago. 310 each on 132. It's cool beans. I know I'm going to try to jump in Dell at the end of next week. Why? Hold on. ADP, DXE, what site is this? Short it. User, GFNP. Okay, DXC, what the hell is that? eBay does dividends, ADP. Yeah, I know all that. All right, let's keep on going. What else do we have down here? Now, Beast with me, why would you do Dell next week? Not this week. Okay, the bottom is right here last week. Now she's going up. Get the top way up there. She shot down. Now she's going back up again. To 132. So let's take it. No. Because I don't like this right here. See, the bottom was here. She shot up. Now today she pulled back. So I'm kind of curious what's going to happen there. All right. What else do we have? Yahi Jandali, okay. Floridian, good evening. Jokester, what's happening? Color. Oh, look at that. Color agrees with me. 1% ROI a week is low. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is. But you have to take into consideration, because a lot of people don't. Anybody who says 1% a week is not a lot of money, you got to take into consideration time invested as opposed to the rate of return you're collecting. So for 10 minutes a day, 1%. That's an hour a week. Okay, roughly. 10 minutes a day, 5 days a week is roughly an hour a week, correct? Now, let's say, hypothetically speaking, hold on, let me bring up some reading material. Visual makes it a little easier. All right, color here. This is the website, the 10-minute trader. We're going to go to weekly trade 25. So, color. 1% ROI a week is low. Now, let's see if you can do some quick math in your head. Okay, 1% a week, you think it's low. Fine, wonderful. Now, 1%, 10 minutes a day. Any video you ever see me do, hey everybody, this is James from Dividend Stock Talk, brought to you by the 10-minute trader. This strategy was, wait a minute, I had the word there for a second ago. This strategy was specifically created for my 9-year-old daughter when she was 9. It had to be simple, safe, predictable, consistent, and no way for her to lose. So with that, there came 5 rules. Rule 1, never buy something you don't want to own. Rule 2, never sell at a loss. Rule 3, make sure the company's consistently profitable. Rule 4, weekly options only. And Rule 5, make sure all the numbers work. Now, you can actually do that in less than 5 to 10 minutes a day. So let's say 10 minutes a day, 5 days a week. That's 1 hour. 1 hour of my time. Color, 1 hour of my time. Account number 1, 151,000. 1%, $1,500 for 1 hour of my time. You think that's not a lot? I think that's great. Account number 2, 143. 1%, $1,400 for 1 hour. Account number 4, 114, that's $1,100 for 1 hour of my time. So if I do all 3 of these, okay, within an hour or 2 for the week, that's 1,500, 1,400, and 1,100, that's 30, that's almost 4,000. For 1 week, 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. You think 1% is not a lot? You're right, it's not. But it's plenty for me. Okay, remember, this is my strategy, what I'm doing. You're just here as a guest. Okay, you're a guest. Please, don't pee on my carpets. That make sense? Let's keep on going. You don't like it? You don't have to be here. You don't have to agree with it. All right, TikTok, how are you? You know what, dude? I paid all that money for your service and I never used it. Amazing. Let's keep on going. Kay Helby, how you doing? Paul D, what's going on? Juju. All right, Phenomenal Phil, how are you doing today? Phenomenal Phil, along with someone else, wants to take a look at Kohl's. Now, Phenomenal Phil, you've been here before. Please, please, tell me, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? It goes from 15 to 25 in a couple of days. It's at the high of the year. What the hell am I supposed to do with it? James Strawderman, 52. Okay. Potion Seller, good evening. Bill, good evening. Stock Cat. Good evening, Stock Cat. Awesome. Do I like Thinkorswim? I love Thinkorswim. I've been using it for over 20 years. VTech, good evening, people. Cool. Do you keep selling? You already asked me that question. Willie G. SB 1981. Advanced Auto Parts. Advanced Auto Parts. Here we go. Shouldn't take you long. High, low. Where was it? Where is it? There you go. 52.83 to 53 is going for 105. That's 2%. If you like Advanced Auto Parts. You like it, you don't like it. It's up to you. You always got to think to yourself, do I want to own this company? Is this company good enough for me to put my own money into? It's an honest question, and it's something you should really ask. You should know, does the company have dividends? Does the company have options? Is the company profitable? What's the earnings per share? What's the book value? What is the earnings? All the information you should know in order to be able to make a logical decision that will help you sleep at night. That's my criteria. Is I want to make simple, safe, predictable, consistent income every single week, and I want to be able to sleep soundly. You don't have to worry about what the hell's going on. Okay, so ADP, Advanced Auto Parts. The last 90 days. High, low, was, is, look at this. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Whoa, look at that. 44.14. No. That's not right. 52.84. The 53s, 2%. Let's do it. Why the hell not? Now, normally I would say no because this is a 30-day high. Yeah, so I'm going to pass on this one. Sorry. Renee Kitchens, what's going on? Spice Boy, KMTS. What the hell is that? KMTS. No dividend. No options, no thank you. Sorry, Spice Boy. Sam Fan says Sesame Jamie. Fair. Hey, good evening. APH. What the hell is that? APH. Hell no, I don't do monthlies. Who came up with that one? 6647884. December, January, April, June, July, September, December, January. I don't do monthlies. The numbers just don't work. Manuel, we looked at Coca-Cola earlier. It was a no. Thoughts on QQQQQQI. Jose, que pasa, amigo? ¿Cómo está? Get rid of this. Let's go to QI. All right, like this one. Tell me why you like it. Seriously, tell me why do you like it. Okay, Neo Class Income QI. Okay. Not even 2 years, Jose. Not 2 years. February 2024. 59, 60, 58, 61, 62, 61, 64, 60, 61, 61, 62, 62, 61, 58, 53, 62, 63, 62, 64. This thing's not going up at all. It's been the exact same for, no. Samuel. Base trade with a ticker is best. SPX, So thank you for that very much, even though I'm going to disagree with you. Let's find out why. Okay? QQQ. Okay. Are you ready? How profitable? QQQ. QQQ. $617. And $70 per share. All the way back to 2005. This goes all the way back there, right? So you ready? Salmon, are you ready for this? Okay. When I say consistent profitability in 2016 will be money, 2017 will be money, 2018, 20, so on and so forth for 2 decades. That's 20 years. So let's check it out. 20 years ago, we're at 10 cents. Right there. Very first one. No, wait a minute. Very first one was 3 cents. Then it went to 10 cents, which is a 300% increase. So from here to here is a 300% increase. Okay, so it went from here, 3.5, to 10, to 2.9, which is lower, 2.6, which is lower, 2.3, which is lower, to 5.4, higher, 2.7, lower, 3.7, higher, 2.6, lower, 5.3, higher, 3.3, lower, 3.4, higher, 2.7, lower, 3.7, higher, 2.6, lower, 5.3, 3.3. These numbers are horrible. Okay? Now, I don't understand why you think this is good. Those numbers are not increasing. They're going up, they're going down. They call it the Wall Street Shuffle. 2 days up, 2 years up, 3 years down. 1 year up, 2 years down. No. When I say consistent profitability, I need something like this. Hold on a second. Okay. Solomon, check this one out. This is what I mean by consistency, profitability. Every single number should be higher and higher. 11, 13, 16, 20, 23, 28, 31, 36, 39, 42, 46, 51, 56, 62, 60, 75, 83, 91. Did you notice every single year the profits were higher, 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 higher? SX doesn't do it. XSP doesn't do it. They go up, they go down, they go up, they go down, they go up. You put your money wherever you want. I'm showing you where I put my money, into companies that are consistently profitable. Those three you named, SPX, XSP, and QQQ, not consistently profitable. They may be fine, for whatever you want to do, not what I want to do. Okay, I want consistency of profitability. Those don't have it. Next. All right. Laurence, APUN Allied Properties just cut its dividends today massively. Okay, not even on my list. Karmekev 68, 3040. I have no idea what 3040 means. Thanks for teaching. Road Carrera, you're welcome. DXC, what the hell is that? DXC? Said no is what that is. Who came up with that one? User, I have no idea. December, January, March, June. Yeah, no. Road Carrera, eBay, EBAY. Interesting. High, low. Where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. What's going on? 83.73, 82.73. 83 is going for 89. That's 1%. eBay. Well, we haven't done eBay in a while. Last 90 days. High, low. Where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm going to say no to eBay. The numbers just not jumping out at me. Okay, ASIF, ADP, Advanced Data Processing. Wait, Automatic Data Processing. Ooh, I like that. I like this movement right here. Here's your high, here's your low, here's what it was, here's where it is. Look at this. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 255. The 257 to go one. No, not 1%. Sorry. Not 1% there. No, don't get me wrong. I like ADP, just not this week. What do we have next? Thanks for teaching. You're welcome. Ishmia Moore, back again. How you doing? Real Falcon. Righty. Faber, you're welcome. Uncle James, how are you today? Ishmia Moore. Then why say it? Uh-oh. All right, so Carmake C68 says I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, terribly sorry. Spice Boy, how you doing? I can't read that one. I ask all AI models. Every model underscored the untruthfulness of your claims. Okay, not quite sure what the hell that means, but you have fun with that. Peter, do you keep selling the same? Yeah, you already asked that question. Mutinada. Even though I am in Asia and not trade in the U.S., your guidance helped me understand investing. Well, you could invest in the U.S., but being in Asia, you would have to use what's called a VPN. That would work. Josh, that's the best way to pass wealth. Thanks, you, Josh. Black Dynamite, what's happening? You keep selling, say, all right, Peter, you got to ask me a different question. You asked me that same question like 4 times. Simple Man. Ooh, I like that song. You limit all gains and you keep all losses. Wow. Anytime, brother. Okay, here, I'm going to send you a direct message. Let's do this. I'm trying to reply to this dude. Nope. Let's reply to this dude. Reply. Here we go. I can't even read his name. Okay. And I'm going to do this. All right. Thank you for your input. Always nice to meet a fellow troll. Period. I read what you wrote. I don't agree with it, and apparently you don't understand. Flying turd doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. There it is right there. Okay, so IQ does Polak. Tukli and Polak. I can't even read that name. ICHKUESSSDOCHDEINPOLCH. What the hell kind of a name is that? You limit all gains. I'm not interested in the gains. And you keep all the losses. I have 4 losses this year, brother. I have over 2,000 trades, and I get 4 losses. 4 out of 2,000. Yeah, I'd like to see what your rate is. Black Diamond, thank you for that. Peter, Peter, that's the 5th time you asked me the same damn question. Ben Altria, let's take a look. Mo, ooh, nice. Did you see that? High, low, where was it? Where is it? Look, it's down, up, sideways, up, down, up. 59, 14, the 6. Oh, hell no. Do you see those numbers? Those are horrible. Nope. Sorry. Floridian. Costco. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! He's not happy about that whatsoever. Let me give him another question. All right, reply. Apparently you don't understand what it is I'm doing. But thank you for your insults. All right, that ought to work. Okay, we looked at that one. Costco, wait. TSM, Taiwan Semiconductors, fix. I don't know what fix is. Costco's out of my price range. TSM is Taiwan Semiconductors. It just doesn't look that attractive. Look at it. The top is here, the bottom is here. She shoots up, pulls back. Okay, so if we go from the bottom here to here, that's still 220 to 320. It's still $100. Pulls back, now we're up here. So let's zoom in a little closer. Does it look appetizing enough to jump in? No. Down, up, down, up, down. So it's actually going down at the moment. The bottom was here. She shot up. Now she's coming back down. Now, don't get me wrong. Taiwan Semiconductors might be good, but not today. Fix. Never even heard of Fix. F-I-X. Comfort System USA. Hell no. Sorry. Don't do monthlies. No monthlies. Last one. Race. R-A-C-E. Ferrari. Yeah, again, I don't do monthlies. The numbers just don't work for me. Montehoople. I love that song. Well, yeah, Montehoople used to be a singer back in the 60s, right? Montehoople. 100% agree. My daughter has to be able to manage what we've left and have a good husband. Okay, I'm going to agree with you there. How are you setting up your estate for when you're gone? I'm putting all my assets into a corporation. And then each one of my children get 25% of it. They don't know yet. They can't take any of the money out until they can prove that they know what to do with it. They don't know that yet, though. Dustin, what's in my portfolio today? Hey, Dustin, I have 7 different accounts. I share 3 of them publicly. Okay, you can go right to my website and you can look under what stocks I've pulled and which ones I bought and which ones I sold. Fast life, less living. Ooh, okay. Me when the sell-offs ruined my 3% increase in a week. On the week. Why would you sell at a loss? It boggles my mind. Why would you do that? ADP, we look at those are indexes versus individual stocks, comparing apples and oranges. Oh, look at this. 2022, JJ wants to input. All right, JJ, just out of curiosity, when you have a bunch of people getting together and creating an entity, whatever you want to call it a stock, call it an index, call it a future, call it you can call it whatever you want. If you got people running it, someone's in charge, and then you have people down below. There's always one person in charge. Always, always, always. I don't care what it is. Okay? Index, individual stocks, apples and oranges. No. You're making an investment. You're putting money into something, and that something is giving you money back. I'm not understanding where you see the differences. Okay? Index, you put money in, they give you money back. Okay? It goes up, it goes down. You can have options against it. You can buy options, you can sell options. Same thing with individual stocks. You can buy options, you can sell options. They make a profit, they give you profit. Index is the same thing. They make a profit, they give you profit. Same thing. It's not apples and oranges, it's apples and apples. Okay? LNG, as if, what the hell is LNG? LNG. Cheniere? Is that right? How do you spell that? Cheniere Energy. Okay, it looks kind of interesting. Now, I have no idea who the hell this company is, but all right. There it is. Here's the high. Here's the low. Here's where it was. Here's where it is. Shoots up, pulls back, goes sideways, comes down. Now she's bouncing off this bottom right here. So it looks pretty good. Here's your last 90 days. Top, bottom, look at this. Drops, comes back up. We're at 210. The 210s go for 265. Fine. That works. Last 30 days. Down, up, down, up. Okay, look at the top right there. Bottoms right there. We're right here. We have all this space to play with. Okay, so yeah, she can keep going up before she challenges that 30-day high right there. I'm getting carried away. Anyway, so 210, if I buy it at 210, I get 265. Let's see what those numbers look like. Besides, we need one more stock before the day's over. All right, let's get rid of this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do the 210 right there. Okay, one contract. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. At the market. Here we go. And hey, oops. Right there. Send and there we go. Buy one covered call, LNG. I have no idea who these are. Okay, LNG. 5 December. That's this coming Friday. The 210 call option. 253 is the profit. 20 grand. Wow. Okay. So, calculator. 253.50 divided by 20,747 comes to a grand total of 1.2%. Wow. Whoops. I hit the wrong damn button. There we go. That's what I want to save. Give me a second. 1.2%. There it is. Here we go. LNG, 5 December, 210 call option. Here's the profit, 253. The investment is 20,000. Well, if it makes sense, why the hell not, right? and it is 1.2%. What the hell's wrong with one? Oh, we need one more. We need to get at least 5. 1.2. We need one more. Come on. Come on. You guys can have one more in you. What else do we got? Me when I sell off, ruin 3% increase on the week. Okay, so fast life, less living. Drop your number, dude. Give me a buzz. I'll give you a buzz. We'll talk about what's going on. Okay, I'm not going to try to sell you anything. I'd just like to have a conversation. Can you analyze Microsoft? Elton. I like Microsoft. MSFT. Interesting. I'm going to say no to Microsoft this week. And there's a reason why I'm going to say no to Microsoft this week. Check it out. Come on. The high, the low, where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So, topped out at 560, dropped to 460. Now she jumped up. Now she's falling back down again. Not quite the right time to jump in. See? Top, down, up, down, up, down. Sorry. The Machinist Dude. What was your best stock ever in your lifetime? Thanks for your time, mister. Okay. I think it would be VAL. VAL. And it was a mistake. It was a dumb-ass mistake. I wanted to buy United Airlines, and I read it wrong, and I ended up buying VAL, which is Val something. I forget what it was. But that sucker went through the roof. I said, holy cow. Yeah, the sun does shine. I can't say that. That's a terrible thing to say. But every once in a while, you'll get one. You'll buy something, and it'll just shoot through the roof. That's the best one I ever done, VAL. And it was a mistake. I didn't do it on purpose. Franklin, TTWO. TTWO. Take Two Interactive. Interesting. Take a look. The high, the low, where was it? Where is it? Up, down, up. The 249, the 250 is going for 235, not quite 1%. But if you like it, look at the movement for the last 30 days. Okay? Drops, back up, back down, back up, back down. Now she's going up. She almost filled the gap. Gaps have a tendency to fill. See, she gapped all the way down. Now she's running back up. Not quite there yet, but close. All right. Next. Okay, we're almost done. Well, what do we have? Okay, let's get some more questions. More questions. What do we have? Riva Pharmaceuticals, RVPH. What the hell is that? RVPH. Hell no. I don't do monthlies, and this thing is below $1. There's no possible way that can have 20 years of profits. Peter, man, you asked me the same damn question like 7 times, Peter. Potion seller, do you have to pay taxes on the dividends? Where do you put your dividend earnings? Now, potion seller, it's a good question. Okay? Number one, my trading is through a corporation, and there's no taxes in the corporation depending on where the corporation is. Okay? My personal income, I'm in a state where there's no personal income tax. So I don't get taxed on corporate profits, and I don't get taxed on personal profits. Okay, there's ways to actually go about your life without having to pay income taxes legally. Okay, don't ask me. I have no idea. I had somebody do it for me decades ago. Justin, how are you? Manuel, we looked at Coca-Cola earlier. Thank you there, Peter McCool. Kyle, good afternoon. Precious Build, good evening. Sandman, what program is that on the right? That program right behind me is Think or Swim. It's offered through Charles Schwab. It's a trading platform. Queenism 90. How are you today? Laren in the sky. Lara in the sky. Okay. Too fine. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. All you guys. The uncle is nice storyteller, but definitely don't do what he says. Oh, well, that's a horrible thing to say. But definitely don't do what he says. That's a horrible thing. Montana, good for you. Yes, Peter, Iren. We looked at Iren a while ago. Why are we looking at it again? I-R-E-N. Iren. 5 jumps up to 75. That's a weird movement. I mean, think about it. I mean, what caused this? Is it $5 back in April? $5. Jumps up to 75. Pulls back to 40. Now she's at 48. That's going to be a no matter which way you look at it. Okay, it was a $5 stock a couple of months ago. It was the 40. She jumped to 50. Now she's back at 45. Okay, the 45s, that's at 48. But still, the 48's paying $2.71. That's over 5%. If you like IRA, I have no idea who the hell they are. I have no idea what they do. The risk is if the stock drops and the TGE premium gets real small. He's absolutely right. So why would I do IREN? I have no idea who they are or what they do. REN. Let's go to Yahoo Finance and find out what dividends IREN has. IREN Limited. Oh, man, that. How the hell? No. WSO. What kind of products they have? Mudslinger, back again. How are you today? Watsco. Okay. Goes all the way back. WSO. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. WSO. That's why I never heard of it. I don't do monthlies. Yeah. No, thank you. No monthlies for me. Oh, we had 2 minutes left. What other questions do we have? What do we have there? Oh, I passed on Harley Davidson this morning because the option just weren't that attractive, even though they were about 1%. Harley Davidson. Top, bottom, where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Down, up, down, up. Okay. We're at 24.18. The 24.50s ago. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Oh, yeah, that don't look that good at all. The risk is if the stock drops and the premium gets real small. Yeah, but JTM, think of it this way, okay? Most people, before you wandered into this little atmosphere, okay, most people would just buy the stock and be happy to collect the dividend every 90 days. Okay, fine. Well, here we add a little bit of a twist to it. So ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, I could collect the dividend every 90 days, and every 7 days I can collect a premium, whatever the premium is, depending on, how I want to do it. Let's keep on keeping on. Magor, how are you today? Elsman, good evening. Sherry Swan, 149. Boyle. What the hell is Boyle? B-O-I-L. Interesting. I have no idea who they are. ProShare. Put it into Yahoo. 50% loss in the underlying. Well, okay, icky because I can't pronounce that name. Yes, 50% per year in a 50% loss. Oh, dude, why would you buy a decrease by 50%? Things by the end of the year. All right, well, let's check it out. Let's go here. Let's go to 2025. All right, let's go all the way back to January. All right, January. Okay, those are all cells. All right, sell. Okay, I want a green one. There we go, green, right there. Green is where you buy, red is when you sell. All right, here we go. MPW. Okay, I bought MPW. Okay, icky. MPW. 388 is what I paid for it in January. Now, if you are correct in thinking that it went down 50%, let's check it out. Because January 17, 2025, I bought MPW for 388. All right, so let's check it out. MPW. Well, icky. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, dude, but MPW is currently at 562. That's not a 50% loss. Okay, that's number one. Let's find another one. Next one. Right here. Mara. Ooh, Mara, right here. $20.09. Back in January. $20.09 for Mara. M-A-R-A. M-A-R-A. So this one, you're right. I bought it for 20. Now it's down to 11. So you're right on that one. Okay, let's keep on looking. This one right here. Halliburton. Right there, Halliburton. 27.43. Well, let's check that one out. 27.43, Halliburton. H-A-L. Okay. 26.63. Didn't drop by 50%, but look at this one. 28.50. Okay, dropped down to 25. Now she's at 26.69. Matter of fact, 26.60, 27. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to do that. 27. Yeah, no, thank you. But not 50%. Okay, it's at 26.63. Okay, you're wrong again. Next, all right. Nothing there. Right here. Siri. Didn't we already look at Siri? Siri. 22.47. So let's see what Siri's at now. S-I-R-I. Okay, 22.50. Now it's at 21. Okay, not 50%. You're wrong again. So you're wrong. You were right once so far. Right here. What's one? Siri. You already did Siri. Here's one right here. UPS. UPS. 114.46. This was back in January 31. 114. UPS. UPS. Ooh, this don't look good. This one's at 95. But I got it at 114. Where are we? Oh, yeah, look at that. It was at 136 in January. She drops down to 80. Then she jumps up to 95. Didn't drop by 50%, so you're wrong on that one also. What's next? Walgreens. $10. Walgreens. $10.07. WBA. $11.98. Wrong again. So I showed you 6 so far. You were right on 1 and wrong on 5. Okay. What's next? Walgreens. We already did Walgreens. What's this one? Starbucks. Ugh. Starbucks. 112. I think Starbucks did drop. SBUX 112. Yep. It's down to 84. Not quite 50%, but let's take a look at the whole year. Okay, yeah. I bought it back here, January. Okay. I got rid of it. It dropped, back up, back down, back up. Okay, fine. Not 50% though. So you've been right on 1 and wrong on 7. Shall we keep going? No, I'm not even going to bother anymore. It's after 11 o'clock. Halliburton, we'll do that tomorrow night. Peter, how you doing? Boyle will change your mind on that. No, I don't think it will. B-O-I-L. What the hell is it? Okay. Why would I buy something at the high? Okay, 37.86. It's at the 30-day high. Went up, pulled back, went up, pulled back. Gapped up once, gapped up twice, and now we're here at a 30-day high. Why would I buy something at a 30-day high? Sherry Swan, 149. Hey, Mr. Unemployed, back again. Okay, Road to Peace, Pfizer, we'll take a look at tomorrow. Uber, tomorrow. What happened to Walgreens? They got bought out and it went, private. So, Icky, you're saying, oh, this is weird, just got the number 3 gift badge. The number 3 gift badge, yes, scamming people. Did you hear me try to sell anything? I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm just informing people. Big Drew, I don't know. They had a good deal on Keurig machines. Okay. Just Fred, how you doing? Okay, good evening. Spy calls tomorrow. I don't do spy. The numbers is terrible. Duke, Andrea, you know Duke Energy is a monthly. Peter, at this point, I'm just here to cherry pick his stocks. Nothing wrong with that at all, dude. Dave Biggs, how are you today? Robert John McKeon, can you explain what you do again? I have 500 JOG income. I have no idea what that means. And I want to invest safely. Okay, what is it? Robert John McKeon. Okay, let's see if I can explain this to you relatively quickly. Number 1, I invest in dividend stocks. Wait a minute, I invest in pre-qualified dividend stocks, and those are companies that have consistently increased their profits for a minimum of 2 decades. That's 20 years. Consistently profitable year after year after year after year. Once I isolate them, I put them into the calendar. The calendar tells me when the stocks are paying the dividend. The reason being is because just before the dividend is paid, the stock has a tendency to go up. If the stock has a tendency to go up, I want to jump in, do a simple, safe, predictable trades. I can get in, get out, grab 1 to 2% every single week. Week after week after week. Now, Robert, John, you don't know me very well. Actually, you don't know me at all. Let me just give you a brief little rundown of who I am, what I do, blah, 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 all that kind of nice, neat, fun stuff. So I've been doing it. Okay. We're going to open this up over here. And then we're going to slide all the way down to the bottom. Now, we'll look at here are trades that I made last year. Okay, so every trade that I made last year is in the 2024 trades. Okay, slide all the way down to the bottom, because all the way down the bottom, what you're going to see next is my very first post. Well, that's not the very first post, but it gives you an idea. I started posting August 31st, 2011. Now, I've been trading since the 1990s. I haven't started sharing my trades until 2011. The reason being, where my friends, not my friends, My children's friends, you know, when you're in elementary school and junior high, what does your dad do? What does your dad do? They'll say, I have no idea what my dad does. Because the kids didn't really have an idea of what I did. But I did make over 1% every single week. Here's a blog post, 2013. There was a huge drop in the last few weeks. We took a break from trading and wanted the dust to settle. We didn't take any losses this year because we were looking for a no-loss approach, which we did pretty good that year. We have dropped down to only a 20% return so far, halfway through the year. This was in July. I was at 20% in July. All right. Point halfway. Our weekly average has dropped below 1%, with our monthly average only being 3.3. Oh, boo-hoo for me. But you can see there are plenty of them there that I have posted. The busiest day to date, that was October 2011. Could not seem to hold on. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Can I? See if I can do this right here. Can I? Oh, let's do this one over here. That one's bigger. Come on. All right. Let's see if we can blow it up so you guys can see it. That right there. That's from 2011. Trades I did in 2011. Let's see if we can even read them. Here it is right here. Barely read it. Ooh. Okay, GPS. That was the gap. MTM, that was Mountain Coffee, I think it was. Green Mountain Coffee. BMY, Bristol Myers Squibb. Oracle. ERE, I don't remember that one. RTN, don't remember that one. PCG, don't remember that one. JPM, JP Morgan. APD, remember that one. FLC, oh, JP Morgan. RTN. But look, here it is. 9/28/2011. Buy the stock. There we go. GPS. That was the gap. 9/26/2011. Buy MOTH. That's from 2011. I posted 14 years ago. See, I've been doing this for quite a while. So whether you like it or not, whether you believe me or not, I really honestly don't care. I do this consistently for my children and my grandchildren. Because I'm going to be gone someday, and the only thing they're going to have left is this shit. Well, what did I do? Well, that doesn't really give them any idea of how to do it themselves. Hence the reason for the live videos on a daily basis. So why am I doing on 9 different channels? It's free information. Why not give it to people who want it? Show up. You like it? Great. Keep coming back. You don't like it? Hey, more power to you. You do what you think is right for you. I'm going to do what I think is right for me. For me, it's simple. Simple, safe, predictable, consistent, no way for me to lose. Now, I say no way for lose. I did take 4 losses this year. Okay, I got 4 losses this year. Okay, 1, because I hit the wrong damn button. That was funny. It was funny and aggravating at the same time. Okay, we don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. Oh, now we got on live on 2 of them. Whoops. Wait a second. There we go. Alrighty. So, that being said, it's past 11 o'clock. We're going to do the same exact thing again tomorrow. Again, my name is James. This is Dividend Stock Talk, brought to you by the 10-Minute Trader, where I invest in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow using a simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week trading strategy that I created for my 9-year-old daughter back in 2008. That being said, you guys have a great day, and we'll do this all over again tomorrow. Anybody want to give me a call or want me to talk or want to have a conversation with me, DM me with your number. I will personally call you myself. I do not email, I do not text, I do not WhatsApp, I do not do any of that stuff. Okay, you hear my voice, you hear me talking. If someone calls you and sounds just like me, most likely it's going to be me. But you got to send me your number first. And I get no problems whatsoever picking up the phone and chatting. Love chatting with people, even though my voice don't agree with it. My freaking, it's all gone. Damn. Anyway, UFC best sport. I'm going to have to disagree with you. Beating up on people doesn't seem like a good idea to me. She drops. I have no idea what that means. All right. Kelly, NLOP, has a special dividend. Cool beans. What's up, Tony Hawk? Is Mir worth keeping money in? I have no idea what that is. Krapitsky. Alrighty. Michael, AGNC. I don't do AGNC anymore, Michael. Let me tell you why I don't do AGNC anymore. AGNC. I used to trade AGNC a lot until they got a new market maker. Okay? So, Michael, look at this. If I'm buying the stock, I'm paying $10.47. If I sell a covered call, $10.50, I'm making 5 cents. That's 0.5%. If the stock goes down, one strike out of the money, I'm getting 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So there's about 10 or 12 different companies that I used to do that I don't do anymore because of the premiums are absolutely horrific. And I just don't do them anymore. It just doesn't make sense to me. Ryan, how you doing? Weed Babe, how are you today? Alrighty. Let's keep on keeping on. The Machinist Dude. Do you sometimes lose on those examples? Are you talking about these examples? Hold on. Well, that was weird. Oops. Alrighty, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Let's try it again. Wow, we didn't find number 5. What a bummer. All right, this is what we got for this week. We got those yesterday. We got those today. Duke Energy, Andrea, you know Duke Energy doesn't have weeklies. All right, so the Machinist Dude. Are you talking about these ones right here? I don't trade these. This is what you guys came up with. Okay? I just wrote them on the board so you guys can take a look at them. Not something I do. Ryan, thoughts on NSC? Never heard of it. Sorry. Joey, going a boomer. What's happening? Rob, Damon, what's happening? 86 in the house. Time to sit and have tea. Thank you, Den. I'm going to do that in a little bit. SPYI, hell no. SCHD, double hell no. Club Med Tom, Deep Blue Disney, I like it. Hey James, your corporation is a C. It's a C. Lost on 5 hog. Need a new one. Why would you lose, Niculator? How could you possibly lose on Harley Davidson? 30% tax capital gains. Yeah, if you want to pay tax cap on your gains. You do realize it's voluntary. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. You just have to opt out legally. Manny, cutting edge home loan. Ooh, Manny. I'm going to send you a text. Manny, you need to give me a buzz because I'm looking at, what do you call it? Refinancing my home. David, how are you doing? History has its eyes on you. Alrighty. Good night. Story of my life. Vaven Pixels, how are you? Hey, Twisted Pasta, what's happening? Alright, so apparently that is all of the questions. Wait a minute. I got some questions down here on YouTube. Sorry, guys. Let's see what we got down here. Alright, let's get comfortable. Get right here. And what do we have? Pass up on Harley Davidson. I see why. Yep, same thing. I went over it and chose against it. Yep, I did the same thing. BMNR, hell no. I thought it was Stockton Rush for a moment. Okay. When it won't be relevant. Okay. Wouldn't even give the haters the time of day. Thank you there. You know what, up down trader, you and what is it, Beast? Yeah, you and Beast, if you want, I will give the two of you permission, because you guys keep coming back and you keep having positive. You want to be moderators, I'll give you the power to be moderator. You find someone doing some weird crap, boom, boot them. Simple. Make my life so much easier. Sounds like you know nothing. Oh, really? Sounds like you know nothing. I would be more than glad, any day of the week, we'll go up notch for notch. Any topic. Fishing, lobstering, lumberjacking, fiberglassing, boat building, engine rebuilding, legal. Ooh, I'm good at that too. What else? Manufacturing. What else? Anytime at all you want to go up against what I know, against what you know, we'll have a fun time. But anyway, thanks for the peeing on my parade. They probably have no incentive or no joy in their life and want to share information. Okay. Smoke 420. Okay. Hi, I'm Lurking Sponge. Taking everything in. Cool. Keep on going. Sounds good. Enterprise. Got trader. Got it. Hey, gang. Running behind tonight. All right. Hey, Joey, what's up? Hey, Joey, blah, 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 blah. I'm long on Solana and Bitcoin now. Okay, you have fun with that. The premiums are much sweeter with HPE than HPQ. You're absolutely right. Yep. Whoops. Looked at HPQ this morning, decided against it, and went with HPE. Nice going, Beast. Entry was 126. Okay. ¿Qué te pasa, Redrado? Okay, you got me on that one. Good luck. I may just pick up more HPE tomorrow morning. It's an idea. Hey, I don't blame you. Okay. HPQ, yep. Made money off of NVIDIA and GameStop today. Good for you. Hey, Captain, how do you do with PHM Montreal? Okay, GM, baby, I love my Buick. Okay, unfortunately. Are you bullish or bearish about Bank of America? Okay, Naya Can. B-O-F-A. No. It's B-A-C. Bank of America is B-A-C. Is it time to buy Moisen stock? Molson. Okay. I need 10K. All right. Okay. Molson Coors is only a monthly. Nope. Marin, no dividends. Yep. Can you teach me how? Cool. Easy Rider. Good for you. Marvel got earnings this week. Okay. Stonks. I got a few. Okay. Hello. I got SCHD. You have fun with that one. I can't wait to get out of NVIDIA contract. I don't blame you. I can do NVIDIA. APLD is only about a 5-year-old company with no dividends. I don't like APLD. You know that. What's wrong with NVIDIA? Holy shit. Robert Money. All right, wait a minute. Robert Montoya. What's wrong with NVIDIA? How about we do the opposite and you tell me what's good about NVIDIA? They got a 1 penny dividend. They're about $170 per share. They have a $4 book value. Do you understand what book value is? Book value is nothing more than liquidating everything. Everything. I'm talking toothpicks, toothbrushes, paper plates, napkins, tables, broken chairs, computers, buildings, everything. Everything the company owns. Liquidate everything. Liquidate the whole damn thing. You get $4.11. And you think that's good? Look at Ford. Ford's at $13. The book value is $16. General Motors, the book value, I believe, is somewhere around 87. And the stock is less than the book value. You're buying a piece of crap and you're trying to pass it. Lipstick on a pig. Dude, that's all it is. Lipstick on a pig. Okay. I'm sorry. Correction, APLD. It started in 2009. Yes, but when did they start the dividends? That's the way I look at it. When? Tell me I should give up, please. Now, Zach, you shouldn't give up. You should just rethink what you're trying to do. Work the equation backwards. What are you trying to get out of your investing? Are you trying to get are you trying to hit a home run, buy a stock, and get rich overnight? You're in the wrong place for that, dude. Number one. Number two, I have no idea how old you are, and I have no idea what your risk factors are. So for me, I'm 61. I'm going to be 62 in a couple of weeks. Okay, so I'm retired. So the money I earned throughout my working life has to last me until they put me in that little wooden box and fire me up. I don't want to be buried. I want to be incinerated and my ashes created into a bust so my children can fight about it and say, I don't want it. Yeah, I'll see who wants me when I'm dead. Not the point. The point is, you got to figure out what you want out of it. Okay? Do you want to get rich quick, or do you want to get rich slowly? Now, I want to get rich slow. I don't even want to get rich anymore. I want to stay comfortable, and I don't want to risk anything. I'm sorry, correction, APLD, yep. Okay, what can you say about bioengineering stock? Is it the real future? Bioengineering. A lot of people are going to say yes, and a lot of people are going to say no. It depends on how you look at it. Now, we are having a population crisis because the world population is dropping. So what's going to happen next? Anyway, let's keep on going. Can you do grab, please? Ask me tomorrow. Grab me, no, because the options aren't very liquid. Thank you. I don't have enough. I can't buy enough shares to create one contract. Okay, so beast within, you got to either stay with lesser valued stocks, stocks under 10 and 20 bucks if that's the issue, or do dividend capturing. Dividend capturing is really cool. It's simple, it's easy, you're in, you're out. Assuming Dell is a prime next week. Oh, take a look at it. QQQI, hell no. Hello, why is everything in the video reversed? How can I see your video normal? What you are saying sounds interesting. Gabriel, thank you. Gabriel, I stream on 9 different channels. How you ended up here is beyond me. But I've had YouTube channel for, oh my God, over 20 years. But I still have no idea how to reverse the camera. And don't tell me just go to your settings and reverse it that way. That doesn't work. Okay, you can go to YouTube, and as you streaming, you can reverse that way. Nope, that don't work either. So everything someone is giving me so far for reversing the camera angle on YouTube just is not working. IVP, I'll take a look at that one. Gotcha, thank you. No problem. Gabriel, he has other streams that are not married. Yep, he's right. TikTok is not married. My other YouTube channel is not married because it's going through OBS. Okay, now OBS is Open Broadcasting Service, but you can't broadcast to 3 different YouTube channels with OBS. You can only broadcast to 1, and that one's normal. I just went to his channel, much better. Thank you, Gabriel. IVP, holy 67, I just listened, don't need to see the screen. I follow along on my own broker. There you go, Joey. Same with me, Joey, I use Thinkorswim as well. I do too, I love Thinkorswim. I also like, what do you call that other one? Robinhood, simple, it's easy. Have a great night, Joey. See you tomorrow. My main broker is Webull. Second is Robinhood, then Thinkorswim. I like Robinhood. I never tried Webull. About to sign off myself. Yay! What else do we got? How about GPC? Nah, Genuine Parts Corporation is a monthly. The numbers just don't work. Where are you from? Thought his name was Money. He's locked in. MAGA, right, bro? See, I just don't like that. You know what? Because who said that one? Dorothy Satani. Okay. MAGA, Make America Great Again. Now, I got no problem whatsoever. I just prefer to leave politics out of it because people get too weird. All right, so I'm going to sign off. You guys have a great day. We'll do this again tomorrow. You guys have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Oh. Okay, and you guys over here, thanks for stopping by. Have a great... Oh, wow, stop broadcasting right there. There we go. You guys down here, catch you guys tomorrow also. That one's done. And broadcast. Alrighty. Done. Done. Done, 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 done. Have a great night. See you guys tomorrow. And now... a whopping 2 cents. Wow. 6,000 viewers, 2 gifters, 46 new followers. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Oh, I gotta stop down here.